And yeah, so it's been a while. And now that it's officially released, we'll bring back Powerwash Simulator. Oh, there's an update queued 4.5 gigs. This still won't take very long. Yeah, this will take a minute and a half. Yeah, thanks for joining. If you haven't and you want to hang out with us, there's the Discord. Catch up on all of our El YouTubo. Check out our friends at SkyTech for your computer gaming needs. And if you want to spoil the Capaway, your own wish. It's done already. Oh, 100% orange juice. Mogus has not. Asmo has not. Alright, here we go. Hopefully I still have my saves. There. Oh, look at all my achievements unlocked. Let's go. Let's resume. Apparently they stuffed. I saw Mew had a triple nozzle early today. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I can afford it. Oop. Alright. Oh yeah, this. Start up really quick. Oh, that's a bit loud. How's the volume? Seems like it would be a bit easy. Yeah, that definitely sounds a bit loud. I'm gonna kick a bit more gain into my side of the mic. Definitely gonna adjust the master volume here. There we go. You should be able to hear me pretty well. And keep this down a bit. Sounds like it looks like it'd be about right. Sound good? But yeah, time for some comfy power wash. We haven't done this in a hot minute. Good time to discuss how you're feeling, check in on the community as a whole. And that's what I previously used it for. Ah, silly me, I forgot the most important part of this. I forgot my blanket. There we go. Awesome. Nice. I feel like I did a lot more of this previously, but I'm not here. There we go. Nice. But anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for spending 13 hours with me or more. Fuck. Bumped my mouse. Play mouse. It's in my way. I have to get back and do another sweep of this. I knew I missed a few spots there. Man, that tile floor looks so good when it's nice and shiny like that. Passing the rust right off it. Let's go. This is so nice because they needed a pressure washer that could do this. Because if you ran out of cleaning stuff, you couldn't buy any at one point. Ah. Nice. Yeah, hell yeah, Chris. Definitely it. The doctor is in, as they would say. I got time to kind of catch up with the community and I guess talk the toot if anybody wants to. I know my big concerns, at least for the stream, is getting next month to work out without a hitch. I'm gonna have to find a way to blast some serious effort into P5R because we're at like what I would consider to be the last kind of choke point with Haru Dungeon. So I'm probably gonna need to grind some levels. I don't think I will be able to grab any more equipment, which or items, which sucks. So I just gotta kind of level up my party and hope for the best. Unfortunately, the combo of Psychic and Curse is very limiting because it doesn't work with instant kill items in boss fights. So I don't know how. I'm probably just gonna have to get a party member with some serious support. I don't know how I'm gonna get the items to get through that boss fight, but we'll make something magical happen. I don't have any other choice, to be frank. But hey, congrats on the new job. Big. Very big. Excited. I may not be catching a lot of W's, but I'm always here and happy for when my homies do. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Always be excited for your homies' victories. My day will come one day. And I know there's a lot of like positive manifestation, and I should be telling myself, well, why not today? And I just know the universe doesn't really work that way all the time. I try and put as much effort and as much energy into things as I can. They work out, they work out. They don't, they don't. But there's never anything bad in trying. It's alright, it happens. Hopefully your L wasn't anything big. Oh, dude, I used to... I did that all the time whenever I would try and... I would always get, like... I used to do that breaking out. I had to swap a battery. Like, I used to swap the battery, and then I swapped the storage on my old iPod Classic. So I always would buy extra screens because I knew I'd break them. Every fucking time. And goddamn it if I wasn't right. It happens. Thankfully, generally the screens are cheaper than the digitizers, so it's an L, but it's definitely not the worst. Just kind of like, I'm glad I didn't have to do serious repairs on my phone when I had that issue with it. But like, it still annoyed the shit out of me that literally the frame was $300 because I had to put a new digitizer and screen in it. Which is fucking something stupid. But, you know, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, that's so weird. It depends on, like, I guess how rare the screen is. Like, in terms of, like, dimension and resolution and shit like that. So it makes sense. Yeah. So, like, even for streaming, the, like, what I'm using for capture is an old iPhone X. But, like, the top corner of the screen's busted. Like, it still works, it's just there's no pixels there. Like, basically the top right corner, put, like, half, like, your first knuckle of your thumb there, and that's all gone. But, like, the Face ID still works, and that's all that really matters, and, like, I know where everything else is laid out, so, like, it's not a super tremendous big deal. This subway reminds me of the area from Parasite Eve. New tablet? Blech. To be fair, I don't have a tablet. I've never owned one. Never found any use. I should probably get a new laptop soon, just for, like, portability, and it could definitely be used as a second computer to handle stream if I ever decide to go that route. But the one I have is also old as fuck, and it makes cooking streams really clunky. Hey, super cozy Poppy. How are you, dude? Just doing the usual, chilling with Powerwash. I think my mental health's in a good enough place I can talk some toot, try and help people out, kind of do a check-in. Hey, Werfa, good to see you too. Good morning, good morning. Yo, you on that art? Let's go. What were you working on today? More comic? Yeah, I did a cooking stream earlier. If you're hungry, I made. They're pretty ugly but delicious. There's some empanadas, some ground beef empanadas in the kitchen. There's also some dango as well. Pretty fun. Drawn yourself, dude? Fuck yeah. You better be giving yourself the fattest dumpy. Yo, what's up, Zeke? Good to see you. Enjoy your lurk as well, Werfa. It was funny. I said good morning to you, and now I'll probably say good night to you, too. Yo, Zeke, how was stream? If y'all don't know Poppy, super, super cool cat. Oh, you're on the Monster Hunter Rise train. We should link up sometime, Zeke. I'm trying to like play Rise on PC with as many people as possible. Yeah, dude, endgame's fun. You'd be like Werfa. Werfa lives, like literally exists as a Monster Hunter Rise player. Yeah, dude, your art's been straight killing it. Like, I'm super excited. And the biggest thing is, like, there's such a positive reception to it. Like, you know, because there's always that one asshole. It's got to be like, oh, it's really good, but, you know, you could have done this. And I haven't seen that, which is always, like, really cool. Like, don't get me wrong, you should probably not criticize artists unless you're of the same caliber or better, but, like, there's nothing worse, I think, to me than seeing people that are just getting into it and then they like there's someone immediately like, oh well, you fucked up this concept here, you should try harder. Like, dude, just when you're just getting into it, just get into it, get your hand motions down, get used to the feel. Like, I'm glad no one's tried to like fucking backseat it. Yeah, no, that's good. Like, now you're finally starting to get in good art space. Yeah, yo, MR10, cool. I think I'm sitting at like, I'm just outside 70, but like, I think the way they approach Sunbreak and adding the new monsters and new concepts is really nice. It's not just like a big ol' here's all the new shit, enjoy. Like, there is like a decent bit of story to it. I think the fact that they introduce, you know, they familiarize you with older monsters, stuff like from the original Rise, is really good. See, look at you, Bertha. Hey, good morning, Pen. Struggle busting with a niche build. What are you playing? I'm proud of you, Poppy. Just remember to stretch. Keep your wrists stretched. Boost. Stay hydrated. One, I know it's hot as fuck where you're at, but two, also, that fucking, you gotta protect it. Especially when it comes to art. It's really tough to keep an eye on your posture, too. Hunched over your tablet, you're fucking sitting there for hours at a time. Frenzy Coalesce. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I mean, the thing with digital art that's really nice is you can have a technique like that. Like, one of my favorite artists to watch, a guy by the name of Atamanman. I've known Atta for a while. Incredible artist. What he'll do is he'll sketch, and then kind of do like a half-ass line art, and then shape, like basically sculpt his line art using the eraser, and then go over it for like a final pass. It's like, at first I was like very confused by like, he's like, okay, I'm gonna start working on line art. And he just starts like fucking all over the screen. I'm like, what are you doing? Like I'd seen where his art ends, and I was like, dude, there's no way. Then he just starts with the eraser tool, kind of like coming in, you know, nipping this a little bit, kind of sculpting it. Like, all of a sudden, this thing just kind of starts rising out of the mist, kind of like, oh. Yeah, oh, I love Appa. I really wanted to, I might have him see if he wants to do something cool. I was bumming. I had applied, basically, you know, like, applied to work with an artist that, like, I've talked to. Like, I'll put it this way, we are so insanely similar in our interests and shit like that. Like, it would totally make sense for us to have worked on a piece together, but it hasn't happened. It's a real fucking bummer. I got like really kind of disappointed because like I waited 6 months for the type of commission that I wanted to open up. I was really excited. like one of the first people to sign up. It's not first come, first serve, but like I was like, all right, I threw my pitch, here's my reference, here's my ideas. Like basically it's one of those like I trust you, I have like a rough idea of what I want, but like if you want to work on it, that's fine. And kind of out. It's a bummer. Maybe it'll happen, but I'm rather have them. There's another artist I'm gonna hopefully be linking up with. That's gonna do like some pretty cool modeling stuff, not like an actual, but like kind of a 3D, like some sort of work for me that I'll actually be able to be really cool. You need to throw Resentment Jewel in there. Oof, that's fucking insanely high. I love that. Pen, what are you doing up? Why aren't you hanging out with your boyfriend? Why are you always here when you're... Does your boyfriend know that you're here talking to me? Yeah, so my first model was made by someone, I don't, as weird as it sounds, I don't know if they exist anymore. They were in Russia, and then they started talking all sorts of crazy shit, and I was like, no, bro, that's like really insensitive. You can't say shit like that. And they're like, oh, okay. Then like 1 or 2 days, they were talking about like how they didn't like Putin, and I have not seen them since. Like literally, I have not seen hide nor hair of them. So like, hopefully they're okay. We have differing points of view, but I, obviously hope that they're okay and not in some fucking Siberian. Like, I'm just giving you shit, man. I'm glad you find it comfy. It's definitely unique. I think that would be the best way to describe this stream. It is quite one of a kind. Yeah, so I've been playing a very attack-heavy dual blade Zeke, so I kind of feel your pain. Like, I'm not doing as much damage as you, but like I can take like maybe like against a really solid monster, maybe 2 or 3 hits with it until I'm like dead. So I know the feeling, and basically my build relies on the fact that I can just break enough parts and kind of keep generating stun and a lot of evasion, because I have like Constitution 4 or 5 due to like an actually decent talisman. That sounds like it was a very unfortunate kind of exit, Rian. It's a shame. Their art style's nice, but I can definitely direct you to a lot of really good artists. Just like the people I've worked with, people that have a good name within the community. Like, the cool thing about working with a lot of YouTubers is generally we have a lot of artists we've associated with. If you like that kind of style, to be honest, I'd definitely check out Beru. Beru Flower. She's a fucking absolute peach. I did a little bust up with her that was really cool, cell shaded. Yeah, I mean, why not, Zeke? Also, water volume okay, water volume too high. Did we ever decide on that? I put it to somewhere that at least sounds nice to me, but I know it's going to be different on stream. If my style is techno fuckboy, I will come over to the UK and fold you like a fucking lawn chair, you little fucking bottom. Cool, sounds good. As long as it's not too loud, like, I don't want it drowning out the music or, like, becoming too grating. I love bullying Pen. He's such a softie. But yeah, that's like that's the only thing I'm struggling with in Monster Hunter is just you know, talisman grind. It is what it is. They got to have an end game somehow, right? I'm definitely thinking of starting to work on ILs for it. I submitted some runs to RPG Limit Break. I honestly don't know what the chances are of a run getting in because of the fact that they're still honoring the deferred runs first. So it might, I probably won't get anything in, I don't think. I think like 80 to 90% of runners are still obviously wanting to run from 3 years ago, so. But that's okay. You know, if something does sneak in, it'll be an honor. If not, well, there's next year. I think this would be the first year since I actually started speedrunning 15 that I won't be in a marathon. I mean, that's okay. I have a ton of shit piled up for next time through. And to be honest, I'm kind of okay with the fact that we've kind of focused on the fact that I just do more than just speedruns. And, you know, yeah, I'm sure I could continue to grow if I just ground out more speedruns and more speedruns and more speedruns, but you only have so much gas in a tank for that shit, trust me. Like I was talking about it earlier with 15. It's like, you know, at this point, because I have world record and I'm just like, I've exhausted a lot of avenues, unless I am like 100% jacked the fuck up. You know, if there's a run that's down 45, I just go into marathon mode. I just fucking damage mitigation. It's not, you know, pull out all the stops because I have to or you know, I need to. Rapid morph. Oh, I think I pulled a talisman a couple days ago that was like rapid morph 2 or 3 with a 2 slot and something else. It was actually really good for like, you know, switch axe, which I don't play, so I fucking toss that shit in the sin bin. But yeah, we do have Monster Hunter Rise on PC tomorrow. Probably gonna start around closer to 2. Gonna do yoga because I like the feeling of not being physically crunched. Imagine not playing Switch Axe. I mean, some of us aren't size Queen's Pen. I think so, maybe. We'll get the queue system up and running. Like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the fact that we have, like, solid participants, but I also would like to, like, get people rotated and not solely reliant on, like, you know, because I guess if you're new to the stream, it can be very intimidating to just see me hunting with the same, like, 3 or 4 people all the time. So getting some sort of cycling system and being able to set up multiple lobbies and rotating in and out would be really cool. And it's one of those things I didn't think about until I realized the perception of, you know, I just tell people, yeah, just come and play Rise with us whenever. And then they like pop into stream and it's like me with the same 4 people. Like, again, nothing against all y'all. I love that I do that, but I definitely want to get it like kind of mixed up and cycled and make it, you know, feel a bit more homey. Yeah, that's the one thing I do miss, Zeke. Is like you what, the rooms were basically 16. You can just kind of go out 4 at a time, which was really nice. I am probably building a keyboard next weekend. I think I'm gonna start late though. I'm gonna be doing some tubing down to river. So it'll probably be like a later start. I want to say probably like 3:30 as opposed to 1:30, which is not a particularly bad. But what I think I'll do is like some AMG work instead. And then I will probably build a keyboard with Tala, I'm hoping. She still kind of needs to figure out her schedule. She's been fucking run weary the past week or so, so I haven't really been able to flesh anything out. But we'll be building Alfina's keyboard. I bought my mod a very nice keyboard. Well, mod, community, manager, video editor. A very nice keyboard, so I'm going to build it for her and ship it off. That's going to be a KBD Fan 75V2 because I just absolutely love that fucking board. And you can get the quote-unquote B grades, which literally just mean like, there's like a little minor scuffing on the finish, which neither of us care about. For like $100, and that comes with everything it needs except the switches and keycaps. But I got some DSA 9009s that I'm going to slap on some JWIC T1s, which are actually really nice. They're definitely less stiff than the Allays, and a little bit lighter throw weight. I think Alfina will enjoy. But I'm just really excited. I love building keyboards, and to be honest, I really enjoy conversing with Tala. Don't let her fool you. She is a big dork, but like in the very nice way. I enjoy a good conversation about things that I enjoy, but we enjoy the same things, but often have different perspectives and things that we like about it. So. Yeah, I know you love glaive. That's something that, like, I wish there was, like, a nice meld between dual blades and glaive. I'm not gonna lie, Werfa. I struggled, actually, with dual blade in Sunbreak. Like, when that dropped. Because I swear they changed the hitboxes on things, and I've really been kind of struggling to learn learn what I'm screwing up, and learning I've been trying to work on getting very comfortable with spiral slash. Because like when you hit it right, the damage is there, but boy is it finicky sometimes. Yeah, I'm literally not singling anybody out at all, Rian. Like, at all. It's just, like, an observation that I noticed. Like, I think the biggest thing is, like, we often end up with, like, 5. So it's like, alright, well, someone's by themselves. So maybe in, like, scenarios like that, I just get better at splitting 3-2. Or I just kind of duo with someone until we, like, get at least a 6th person in. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I'd love to talk to whoever, like, worked on the game Warf and be like, hey, did you guys fuck with this? Because, like, I went from, like, never getting hit and just being able to constantly move as a dual blade to, like, whiffing very dramatically. Also, that face when you don't have them DMs of Poppy's new art. Your fucking Discord DMs trying to support my fucking homie, trying to suck his dick. Don't give me no art. It's bullshit. I'll have to take a look see when he's ready. I'm excited for him. Homie's just been straight fucking crushing it. E rank? Nah, it's not the it might be the monsters, but some of the hitboxes feel off, to be honest, Pen. And a lot of my like internal timings that go off for like dual blades were not matching up like at all. Yeah, like exactly, Werfa. Something felt off about dual blades and still isn't like 100% for me since the Sunbreak update. Like T-Rex's hitbox are still trash, but like it used to be way more generous for me to start combos as a dual blade. And now it's like I literally need to be smashing myself into an enemy to make sure that I get a hit off in order to start a combo. And a Rooney's here. A little Miss Houndoom look. So I'm a tad bit. Oh. I really wish Amazon was using Fallout series. Yeah, dude, that shot's still so fucking. Yeah, I should honestly look into actual good Sasa Lele. Look into actual good dual blade builds. I like where I'm at though, because my crit eye is maxed, my attack boost is 5, worst case scenario 4. My constitution is 3, my defense boost is 4 or 5. I have speed sharpening maxed. So like I can handle myself or I can be a bit of a menace. Like if I get a good spiral slash off, I'm doing damn near 1,000 damage to most things, so I am an absolute menace, Pen. I'm a fucking menace to society. Have you seen me? I fly in open defiance of what humans should be every fucking day. Like my goal. Don't know about that. Yeah, bowguns are really popular. I'll get to dual blade eventually. I'll do some testing or I'll just figure it out myself. Wouldn't be the first time I tried to fly blind. A lot of the initial routing for Kingsfield 4 was transliterated by me. I had to watch Japanese runs at fucking 240p on Nico from fucking 5 years previous to at least get an idea of what the fuck was going on with that game as a speed run. It's not my first time staring deeply into the void and seeing what kind of looks back. Well, it'll be a lot of trial and error. A lot of me translating the work of Japanese. And going from there, you know? Just patience. It always takes a little bit of patience. Like Powerwash. It takes a little bit of patience. Which is a skill I've been trying to develop my entire lifetime and instill shit at, but I get better every day. I think the positive thing, at least, is I've learned to have more patience with others, even if I don't have the most patience with myself. Because that's likely never going to change. I am always very, very high expectations of myself. Others generally get a free pass. I need to get better at scheduling my weekend releases on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, instead of just like going until I can't function anymore and being like, I'll just deal with it in the morning and then like never do. Nice. Look at it. It's coming together. Good for you. I'm glad the homies are starting to realize the importance of documenting this shit. I can only say this under the guise of being a historian and, you know, actually, like, being a history major with a college degree in history. It's important to document things. I highly recommend it. Recommend people do it more often. Even if it may be insignificant or you feel it might be insignificant, you never know. I would love to get partner on YouTube one day. Still quite a ways to go, but we'll get there. So, third of the way there. Gotta figure out what I want to throw on for background noise tonight. At least while when I attempt to sleep. But yeah, hopefully we're leading into a fresh week that is new and exciting and offers a lot of positives for people. I've noticed this week was rough for a lot of people. Not a lot of social battery. Not a whole lot of positives, but hopefully we can get something to work with this week. I'm going to try and make it through, stay positive as much as I can, and hope for the best, I've realized that over the past couple years, there's really not a lot that is actually in my control. And I've finally learned to not worry about the shit that I can't control. I can control actions to it. That's about it. So I'm just going to continue focused on being a hard worker, good partner, good homie, a good content creator. I still got my ears to the ground. I'm going to be linking up with a local friend. I'm really excited. I haven't done as much crafting as I have in the past couple of months, but in the past week alone, I've talked to 3D modelers, artists, candle makers, dice makers. So, I'm really excited to get some shit together and do this whole Partnerversary birthday stream and just kind of give back to people that show up and, the regulars as much as I can. Who knows? Maybe it'll spark something new. Maybe it'll be the new Twitch meta. So like I said, for me, I'm not gonna unlock any more emotes slots, and I don't have a big enough community to do these crazy subathons that people are doing. I'm excited for them, and more power to them. Get your fucking money up, not your goddamn funny up. But for me, and with what my core community is at this size, it ain't gonna work. It'll just be more embarrassing and sad than anything else. And look, I'm already sad and embarrassing enough. Ask my parents. Stretch my back.
It's a raid!
No, Milky Way. Welcome to the stream, friends. How are you? How was your night? How was your stream? Good old Rocket League, our soccer. Now, speaking of interesting changes, Zach Busey highlighting a bunch of potential changes coming to Twitch. We're going to be able to pin messages and pin our three highest recommended channels. So that'll be really interesting. You can start attempting to bribe me now. But welcome to the stream, Milky Way. How was it? Thanks for sharing your community with mine. Yeah, I feel ya. I was fighting a headache most of today. Then I spent like 2 hours in a hot kitchen, so it was definitely a little bit brutal. How did your how was your Rocket League play today? Felt good? Learned something new, learned some new techniques? I've been having a great just chilling, kicking it, talking some kind of shit, you know how it be. But nah, normally when I do Power Wash, we just kind of chill, talk about how we're feeling, any cool new things we have coming up or stuff that we've been trying. It happens. Hey. The important thing is, did you at least learn something new or at least have a good time? As long as you meet one of those two criteria or both, I'd say it's a pretty good stream. Very, very much so. So the music isn't in the game, but I've actually had access to this game since like the day it came out early access. I played quite a bit of it, and then they added new stuff a couple of months ago, and I didn't get back to it. But have since. Man, this game is always just a pleasure. Especially if you're down to just kind of chill out, enjoy your night. It is absolute. Yeah, no worries. I hope you feel better. How do you... Now I can see why they opened up co-op for this game. Some of these levels do take quite a bit. There's definitely been some levels where I've spent 4 or 5, 6 hours methodically blasting away. Hey, we cleaned that up. Unfair. August 11th. That's the day before my birthday. I'm kissing all the homies, Pen. You don't get no herp herp. I just want to know who let this place get this dirty. Just like we're cleaning up after the apocalypse. Jeff Jefferson 12. Oh yeah, I'm excited. Very, very excited to work with a lot of. I'm really excited for the values. If they come out really nice, I might care for myself or just learn how to do it. Oh, what's up, Oz? Yeah, comfy blankie. Damn, that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Way to mix it up. This is like the second time we've almost broken into a full musical night. Oh, or a musical number, rather. Was not a theater kid. Theater adjacent. That's brilliant. Fine. No panic. Just relax. Put probably an hour into this, and I've cleared another 26 of it. Especially when you can just do something like this. Work your segments, yeah. Who doesn't love doing this? Yeah, this came out before Lawnmower Simulator, at least early access. Yeah, we did our grocery shopping. I don't have a lawn to mow because I'm poor and I live in an apartment. Nice. I actually routed some of it, and they do have like some timed categories for the smaller levels and challenges. My van time was like a 3 and change, I think, which is pretty quick. Gotta know how to cut the dirt. Dear God, me, Margaret. Ah. I feel like I'm slightly off angle, and that's what's driving me nuts. And thankfully you don't have to clean like every speck of dirt. The game's quite generous. It's like percentage based. Once you hit a certain percentage, it's like, alright, you're good enough. Ah, okay. These are broken down into top, middle, and bottom segments. There we go. Top segment's done. Got the tricky boy out of the way. Nice. Double knife. Flex the hands. Ugh, I'll have that other entire half of a train station to clear. Two stars done. Fast. Hey, what's up, Proxy? Yeah, we're probably gonna. I put in an 15. Just get them around. I'm not very big. I'm only 5'9", 145. I'm gonna get up a sec, stretch. I also need a beverage. My mouth is quite dry. I feel their attempt at that one. Alright. Alright. Yes. Yeah, I feel you. My brain. Has a whole lot of frustration. You know what? We made it. Definitely had a lot of fun with the community tonight. Jackbox. Apparently, I'm still damn good. Ugh. This shouldn't really surprise me. Never really. So, one of my current projects is the grants. They have that goes kind of cool. The project is fucking, it's so sketchy backwards. Not on. Really hoping I can execute it. Yeah, I figured. Microphone's not in front of my mouth. Where was it? I was talking about GCT. So I'm doing the lighting for Grand Central Terminal. Like the big famous train station in New York. They're redoing some of their stuff. And the customers are like fucking borderline illegal, and I fucking hate it. But they're doing really interesting lighting and shit like that. But like everything they've done has been like so not above board and so against like what normal customers do. It's not the mob, dude. Fucking New York City is a shit show. All the contractors and electricians there are scumbags, and they can eat all of my ass. Fucking... Dude, it's so fucked up. Like... The goddamn... The architect is basically working with, like, lighting designers and reps behind our back, and we're supposed to try and get a good price and not get absolutely crucified on this job. It's been a fucking nightmare. Dude, they have one company's, like, cove, like the fucking track that the light sits in. Going, like, filled with another company's fixture. Like, it is so sketchy. And, like, they want to use cove to mount a light vertically over the center like that, and I've had to explain to them multiple times that they don't want curve. They need something that mounts direct. They're like, well, no, because cove lighting's cheaper. I was like, yeah, but that's not what you want. A cove has to, like, a cove sits in there. Cove lighting would go here because it sits at a funny fucking angle. Kind of like that light right there, except it doesn't actually. Yeah, that is cove lighting right there because it's flush. You can't see it. But you want direct. Well, we don't want the customer to be able to see the track, like our customers to see the track. Well, then you have to get recessed. And like, oh, well, it's stonework up top. I was like, well, that's not my problem. Have you thought about not sucking shit? Have you thought about, I don't know, fucking paying us? God, dude, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that it's all union. I'm glad that there's, like, minority percentages, but, like, holy fuck, dude, these contractors are scumbags. all the lighting on it's recessed. Well, not recessed, but like wires are hidden. Dude, they still have fucking fluorescent lamps spec'd. Like fluorescent troffers. It's so fucking like absurd. Like, dude, no one's actually put new fluorescent shit in a building since like about 2000. Yeah, most of those are fairly well hidden, thankfully. I'm not running the conduit. I just do the lights, my guy. Oh, yeah. At one point they wanted power over Ethernet. They wanted tunable white with power over Ethernet. Which is, it's not how it works, dude. What you're asking for is either DMX or Dolly. But, you know, try telling a contractor that's worked in New York City for 30 years anything. It's literally the meme of that dude arguing with a wall, except, it, you know, at least he actually got to talk. I mean, don't fucking leave. This is my hell. My brother in Christ, we have both suffered this hell together. Do not leave me by myself. Non-stop, real for real. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, my submittals aren't always the cleanest without my boss's overview, but they are quick. As long as the customer isn't a dickwad, I can give my boss something that's like 85 to 90% perfect right out of the box. And a lot of time, the stuff I miss is internal, not external. You know? Hey, Beru. I mentioned you earlier. How are you? What are you still doing up, homie? I was talking about how awesome your art is to Rianne. She was looking for a new designer, and I was like, you have that kind of very nice... it's a very nice cel-shaded, almost reminiscent of like late 90s, early 2000s anime, and I really enjoy it. Yeah. This is what Kios does. Kios connects people. That's what I'm good at. I wish I could get paid for it or do it as a full-time job, because I'd be the best at it in the world. Yeah. Maker. I don't do romance like that, sorry. I guess. But yeah, is everything okay? And you're normally not up this late. Yeah, out in the zone, I feel you. It happens. Happens to the best of us, and sometimes that's a good thing. I should make a secondary mic setting for my noise gate for like and label it where like the constraints for it are way reduced. Oh, nice. Yeah, I understand that. I remember my quote unquote debut. I showed off my model and what it could do, and half of my half of my community at the time was like, "All right, dude, that's weird. We're out." Like, oh, okay, bye. Washing is a constant hiss feeling like the U is lower than sounds good. You smell burning toast? Okay. Yeah, I don't have too much in the works. Unfortunately, I wish I had some cool new shit besides emotes. I haven't been able to. I should probably send a message to the person I was working with 3D modeling some stuff with, because they were trying to wrap up some of their school stuff, and like, yeah, I'll get back to you at like towards the end of July, and I'm just antsy. Yeah, I mean, I streamed with a camera for 4 years. See, like, that's the thing, like, I struggle with a lot, Beru, is, and this is just one of those, like, I'm just sharing. I don't expect answers because there are none. But, like, my content is so fucking unique, and my character and design are based more in reality than, like, a persona. Like, I find it very difficult to do, like, anything the way that traditional V do. I mainly do speedruns. So I play like the same game, same 2-3 games every day. I don't like have weird personalities. I don't like generally collab with other VTubers. Like the only people that I collab with are like, I don't know, like it's weird to describe. Nah, no, not with this audio setup. My audio setup fucking slaps. Yeah, shit got really weird for me, so I just decided to go off camera. But no, I'm excited. I've been really impressed with a lot of like the up and coming designs, and you're a fucking talented artist, so I know you're gonna come up with something great. And I'm excited to watch it and support it and hang out with you and fuck, continue to do business with you. I I think the thing is, it's just difficult for me to like kind of feel like I fit in a lot. Like Poppy's stream is definitely like a place where I feel comfortable because it's just an amplification of our natural personalities as opposed to, oh, this is who I am. I think like that's what I've enjoyed about your art streams is they're very matter of fact. You're very just kind of, this is me, this is what I am, here's what I do. Like I just appreciate the shit out of that. So yeah, literally, I don't know how to better phrase it, but I literally look like my model. We are the same damn thing. Same personality, same kind of look. I have the same goddamn glasses on right now. The only thing that's different is the tattoos, and I don't have fangs or cat ears. But like, I hope that was, understood. Exactly. Like I enjoy it. That is the aspect I truly enjoy. I mean, I have a pair that like is a headband, yeah, but like I wish I had actual cat ears. Like how cool would that be? Pen that goes in the same category. Fucking my friend Willow always bullies me like, you're trans, right? When are you gonna start taking estrogen? I was like, never. It's like, well, why is that? Like, would you really want me wandering around the face of the earth with fat ass and titty? No, it'd be unfair to everybody else. Why don't I actually have cat ears? Because it would just be unfair to everybody else. I mean, beyond the fact that I'm like extremely comfortable with who I am and my gender presentation, but like, make the joke first. Yeah, my eyes are just brown. I only have a beard because I didn't fucking shave. Like, I shaved for Femboy Friday and for hot yoga because having facial hair in a 100-degree yoga studio and exercising for like an hour straight is like fucking awful. Exactly. I just like making cool stuff too. I mean, what I think is really cool is like your list of clientele is like super fucking awesome. And like I'm super honored I got to work with you and hopefully we can do some cool stuff in the future. Um, but it's been like super neat to watch like all this artwork for like people that I know and they're all blown away by it. Oh, I will. I just need to get people on board with accepting payment in feet pictures. It's super dope. Do you have like a date set in mind, a date planned at all, or nah? Oh, you know me, I'm always quick. A word? When? August 9th? Okay, okay. I know August 7th, I'm going to be out of town. I might take the day off for the first time in 4 years. Or like 3.5 years. August 8th might also be an off and or short day. But 9th I should be free. Yeah, I'll definitely try and swing by. I got my thing going on the 13th of August, so that should be pretty fun. Fuck, I gotta get with Tip. I gotta figure out when he's getting back into commission mode. I know he been going through it, so that was the one piece of artwork that I do have paid up already that I just got to track on. I'm excited. I love when homies drop new stuff. I get super excited for that. Like, yeah, I may not be able to monetarily support all my homies, but you know what is free? Fucking showing up. Show up. Hype up your friend's shit. It's literally free. Like, there is not a time you shouldn't enjoy gassing the fuck up out of your homies. Dreams? Yeah, I got sucked into fucking OCD Powerwash land. I'll clean up this section and come on to bed. I'm gonna be so cranky. Bubba, I'm always cranky waking up because I hate waking up, period. Yeah, I try my best to give like enough direction, especially when it comes to commission work, what I want, but also at the same time, like, I don't like pushing artists to do stuff that's like outside of their style or that they're uncomfortable with, because that's not gonna net a really good result generally. No. Let people work to their strong suit. I think I learned that just like dealing with and spending a lot of time in the tattooing and like body modification industry. Don't ask for a full color piece from a black and white specialist, you know? It's just the easy way to say tattooing, piercing, scarification, body suspension. That's all legal. Okay? Yeah, the quick turnaround time for sure. Normally there's a bit of a waiting process. Yeah, it puts away to foods too, Bubber. Put away to foods and stuff. I might unload the dishwasher before I come to bed just so I can toss like the rest of the shit in there. Okay. I'm gonna finish this track section and then we're gonna call it. This shouldn't take much. Yeah, when you get your process down. Yes. Alright. Fuck it. We'll call it. Alright, friendos. I'm gonna go to bed. And I'll just... thank you for chilling. Let's see. Whoa. Let's see who we can throw this to real quick. And I will check y'all tomorrow. Let's go raid DG. Oh, God. But yeah, we'll link up in the future about some projects. I'm sure we will. But y'all take care. Thanks for hanging. Here's the old Linkaroonies, and we will see you next time.